I have a lot of thoughts about this. I'm going to try to keep it brief. When we're talking about NFL players, when you talk about people who want to be around these people, the people that they get married to, have relationships with, have babies by, there is a cost on both sides for the person who ain't got the money that's trying to get to this lavish lifestyle and be around the person who has accumulated wealth because of their immense talent. There's a cost that goes with that. And on the flip side, for the person who is in that position, there's a cost to dealing with a person that has none of what you have or trying to get there. So there's a give and take in both of those situations for both people to try to find some common ground. And more times than none, they usually don't find a lot of common ground. So this is NFL player star Von Miller. I don't watch the NFL like that because I'm more of a college football watching guy, and I'm definitely more of a bigger NBA person. Love the NBA. But nonetheless, let's talk about this because it actually involves children. Believe it or not, I'm not here to catch up on celebrity gossip because that ain't what I do. I'm here to talk about the kids, AFC. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. And before we get too deep, I want to remind you guys, this story does have something to do with children. A pregnancy more specifically. Getting this story from lawandcrime.com because they're the best. Thank you. Buffalo Bills star pass rusher Von Miller turned himself in on an arrest warrant issued after police in Dallas, Texas. So Dallas is taking... No, it's not. Do the Bills take the L for this or does Texas? I don't think Texas takes the L for this. The Buffalo Bills do. Buffalo, New York. I'm going to give y'all the L for this. They responded to a major disturbance call. Von Miller was booked on Thursday into the DeSoto Tri-City Jail, posted bond, and was released, according to the AP. Local authorities have alleged that the 34-year-old, that's pretty old, 34 years old, even though he's younger than me, but old in dog years, I guess, in the NFL. Because the average NFL career is actually 3 years. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. For an NFL player, it's actually 3 years. Average. 34-year-old NFL linebacker assaulted, allegedly, a pregnant woman during an argument. So I'm going to assume that this woman that he's dealing with, this Instagram model, this, I forget, is she like a, I don't remember, what was it? Private entertainer or something like that? I don't know. But guys can look that up, post it in the comment section if you know more about what she does and why she's as popular as she is. You guys can kind of look at her looks and tell that, I don't know if she's on some Instagram model stuff or some OnlyFans stuff or some porn star stuff. I don't know. But nonetheless, whatever she does caught his attention. And I'm just going to say anybody who has a tattoo of Tupac and obsessed with Tupac, it's probably not a good thing. Jada Pinkett. Anybody who's obsessed with Tupac, I'm not so sure that that's a good thing nowadays. On November 29th, just a few days ago, at about 11 a.m., Dallas police responded to the 3100 block of North Harwood for a major disturbance call. The Dallas Police Department confirmed to Law and Crime. The preliminary investigation determined that the suspect, 34-year-old NFL star Von Miller, and the victim got into a verbal argument and the suspect assaulted the victim, allegedly. The victim, reportedly Miller's longtime girlfriend, was treated for minor injuries but was not hospitalized. Police alleged that Miller left the scene of the crime before police got there. Texas law says that those who assault while knowing that the victim is pregnant at the time of the offense have committed a third-degree felony. It is not the first time that Miller, and let me say this again, it is not not the first time. Miller has been under police investigation, but the prior probe did not lead to charges in Colorado. So can we really bring that up? But yes, I think so, because we're talking about allegations. So yes, I think that's fair game. Because I think a pattern of suspicions might point towards somebody's, what's the big $5 word I'm looking for? Not premonitions, but they are prone to potentially doing stuff like this. I don't know. Let's keep going. They say it's not the first time. Miller, a Super Bowl 50 MVP, many have regarded as a shoo-in for the Pro Football Hall of Fame, spent the bulk of his NFL career with the Denver Broncos before playing for the LA Rams, and then, as of 2022, for the Buffalo Bills. This morning, we're made aware of an incident involving Von Miller. The Buffalo Bills reportedly reacted to the news in a statement. We're in the process of gathering more information and will have no further comment at this point. The NFL similarly confirmed that they are aware of the matter. So, does that make him guilty? I don't know, but one thing I can say is whatever they're arguing about in this pregnancy and this thing, if he was physical with her, could potentially cause her to lose this child, damage the child. This is just bad business all the way around. But I'm just saying, I don't agree with these professional athletes having children unless you have a plan. And I think that you will have a plan if you get married to these people. If you're not planning on getting married to these people, why get them pregnant? Have protected sex. Stop bringing children into this star lifestyle, into this, this high-end lifestyle. I just think it's just a bad deal all the way around when you're involving children in this whirlwind. I think they need as much stability as possible. Let me give you guys the fair usage. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. And thank you. Somebody read my mind for the big $5 word that my 2-cent butt could not remember. And it is called predisposition. Thank you, Alicia. That was the $5 word that my puny mind was looking for. If you guys would do me a favor, leave a comment, hit that thumbs up. Let's listen to this. I only got a couple news stories.
But we begin this afternoon with that developing story out of Dallas, Texas. That is where there is an active warrant for the arrest of Buffalo Bills linebacker Von Miller. He's accused of assaulting a pregnant woman there. Two on your sides, Jonathan Acosta is here with the latest on this investigation. Jonathan, what do we know so far about this?
Hey there, Kate. As you said, this is still very much a developing story, but here's what we know so far. At this hour, that arrest warrant is still out there for Miller, who is a native of DeSoto, Texas. Police say they were called to a home at 11 a.m. yesterday for a, quote, major disturbance. They say Miller and a woman got into an argument, then Miller allegedly assaulted her. They say Miller left the home before officers arrived. The woman was not taken to a hospital, but was treated at the scene for what is described as minor injuries. Sources tell our Tegna affiliate WFAA in Dallas that the victim is Miller's longtime girlfriend, but Channel 2 has not independently confirmed that information. The Bills released a statement to Two on Your Side about Miller, saying, quote, this morning, we were made aware of an incident involving Von Miller. We are in the process of gathering more information and will have no further comment at this point, end quote. Miller has been with the Bills for 2 seasons now. Coming up on First at 5, reaction from our NFL insider Vic Carucci on how this incident could impact Miller's future with the team. For now, on your side in the studio, Jonathan Acosta, Channel 2 News.
We are following breaking news. Dallas police issued an arrest warrant against DeSoto native and Buffalo Bills linebacker Von Miller. The case is a domestic violence investigation. Police say Miller assaulted a pregnant woman yesterday morning at a high-rise apartment in uptown Dallas. Police say the incident started with an argument and turned violent. Miller left the scene before police arrived. The woman was treated for minor injuries but not taken to the hospital. The Buffalo Bills are currently on a bye week. Miller won MVP honors with the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 50, and he was part of the LA Rams Super Bowl team before he was traded to the Bills. Buffalo released a brief statement saying the team is in the process of gathering more information. We will update this story throughout the day on fox4news.com.
Shefty, what can you tell us? I hear an arrest warrant has been issued in Dallas for Von Miller. What's the latest?
That is correct, Shay. And the NFL has been in contact with the Buffalo Bills regarding the situation to get more details. They are waiting for the investigation to take place from legal authorities before they proceed. But the Buffalo Bills are now on their bye weekend as Von Miller an arrest warrant has been issued in Dallas for him for allegedly assaulting a pregnant woman. Now, you remember back in 2021, Von Miller also under investigation in Parker, Colorado. Those charges or the incident, the investigation never was brought forth and made public, so people did not know exactly what happened. But now there's another incident in Dallas with the arrest warrant being issued, and obviously police are trying to find Von Miller. The NFL and the Buffalo Bills are monitoring it, and both sides, the league and the Bills, have said there'll be no further comment until they can learn more about this particular situation.
Okay, that makes sense. Bills, of course, on their bye week this week. Their next game is against the Chiefs on December 10th. Adam Schefter, thank you. We'll talk to you a little bit later on.
And again, when it comes to dealing, he's already in the situation. If this woman is pregnant, we're going to assume that it's his kid. And this is what these players got to remember, man. And I'm not trying to cast any dispersions on this woman, but here's what I got to say about these people who aren't in privileged positions, like this man who has worked his entire life to have an NFL career. When you're talking about the haves and have-nots, you have to be careful with dealing with people who don't have money and success and didn't do what you did to get what it is that you have. And to turn around and have unprotected sex, you are now literally making that person your equal, if not more. So you have to be even more cautious. Whatever it is, from walking out of the room, not arguing, or whatever it is, but these people who have not done what it takes to get what you have aren't going to appreciate it like you do. Therefore, yes, they're probably going to talk crazy to you, raise their voice, maybe even get physical with you, trying to prompt you into doing something, and maybe they're looking at it as a come up, or maybe they just might be emotional because they're pregnant. Like, look, I've been the man dealing with a pregnant, emotional woman. Sorry to my daughter's mother, but it happens. It's a natural course of life. They become emotional. And you have to sometimes remove yourself from the situation to make sure that nothing gets physical, to make sure things don't get physical. Had to steal Tommy's little mojo there for a moment. But you have to make sure that things don't get to this point, whatever it takes, whether it be having somebody around, have security around. Maybe you should hire some female security. How about that? That might be a great idea. Like, you should hire some Ronda Rouseys or something like that, because I know Ronda ain't got no career no more. And I'm sure she's looking for somebody's butt to kick or to protect. But maybe you should hire some female security to make sure that these type of situations don't happen or something. Like, be creative. Be creative. But we got to do better than this. And if this is his second accusation, brother, got to do better. That's all I'm saying, to just make sure that these type of situations, like even the allegations of you being physical, shouldn't even come up. Let me know what you guys think about this, and maybe we'll do an update once more information comes through. Both sides got to do better, okay? Thank you guys so much for listening with an open mind. Thank you.